Well, guys, it's New Year's. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you have a great 2025. We're just out playing around a little. It's cool. I've got some things to show you a little later. I got a product and I just got to try it out in the cold. So minus 27, we're going to be out touring around in the dark. So stay tuned. We got some other things on the go. If you're just catching up with me, I'm Don. I live 100% off grid. I have all my firewood hauling trails out here and whatnot. So I got some building, fishing, milling, road trips, all kinds of goodies. If you go back through the videos, I got some different reviews I've done. If you go back through the videos, some pretty awesome products. I only do reviews on products that relate to my needs, being off grid and that kind of thing. So I hope you all enjoy and along for the ride. So all the new subscribers, thanks for coming along. And yeah, jump on back. There's a little something for everyone. Videos or tips and tricks along the way off grid that I share. How I do things. Everyone does things a little different, but how I do things and they work for me. So thank you for coming along, and y'all have a good one. So I'm gonna just tour along. I'm just out for a little putter, and I got something hanging out in the cold here, just trying it out, see how cold it gets. So stay tuned. We'll be out later tonight. Well, it's pretty awesome headlight for the Skidoo. We're running 1500 lumens. So I can just cruise in the dark. You can see the spruce trees pretty good. One bright little light. What is it? I'm going to just show you a little bit. We had it out doing some tests, and I'm going to show you a little what it is. This is a WUBEN X2 Pro multi-function easy carry light. And I'm going to show you a few things that it can do. It comes with a 5-year warranty, and it has rechargeable batteries. It also can run different ways. We have different features, and I'm going to show you a little bit of that, but we got to get out on the Skidoo, go for a ride. It's kind of cold, so we're going to test the batteries. It's frosty and crunchy. You can see we have a thermometer here Sorry. You can see we have the thermometer here and we're at minus 31. So, crunch, crunch. Doing a little test. Sorry for the noise, but I was doing a little test on that flashlight and running it at minus 25. It's 31 this morning. But this little flashlight is still tied on my Skidoo. So, I gotta cut the tape. I'm gonna take it off and wow, look at that. I can't believe that. Look at that. 1,500 lumens. I'll tell you what. WUBEN, that is quite the flashlight. Man, I can't believe the power in that thing yet. It's minus 31 to 32 this morning. And you can read that, boy. WUBEN, that is quite a little light. And I ran that for over an hour on the Skidoo on full bright. And so this rechargeable flashlight X2 Pro, that is quite the light. Pretty impressed. So there you have it. There's a good little instruction book and it shows a lot of different, you know, clicking the buttons and making it work. Reading it, to me, I didn't really understand it that well. For me, it was simply taking the light and turn it on, click twice fast, and it goes on to 1,500 lumens. On the side here is the little dial that turns. You can't really see it where the light is, but I can turn the light down. I can dim the light right down, or I can turn it brighter. And yeah, so you know, click it all the way down. When you pull it back one notch, there's a little switch. Click it fast. You got side light. Click it twice really fast. It gets really bright. Here, click it really fast twice. It gets red. It gets, you know, that's your click it really fast twice. It changes. Click it once, it shuts it off. You have to remember this little dial here, and it's just play with it, and you know you get your what you want it to do. It also stuff comes. You can get accessories. They're pretty cheap. Nice little light if you like red light. You want to just sit it in your room. Red. Comes with a really nice little strap here that you can fasten onto it. It has a really heavy duty belt clip on the back, and you can also order separately with this light. This comes with a bicycle mount. There's a little mount here and everything, and it clamps onto your the shaft of your bike, so you can mount the light to that and use it as a headlight, or clamp it on and use it as a tail light with the red light. So you have a light, so lots of different options. So just check out, but just order the flashlight. You get a discount on my channel. And yeah, I'd like to thank WUBEN, and that is quite a little light. So you enjoyed the review, guys, and you know, you've seen this light sit outside at minus 30 below weather. You know, brought it back in just to see how the cold affected the batteries, and it still turned on and it was still bright. So just a little test that I wanted to do, because I want to know whether I can use it on my Skidoo or different things like that. So if you're running the 1,500 lumens on it, you're only going to get an hour and a half of good run time. And if you run it on the lower settings, then it will last up to 3 hours or 4 hours. You run it on the really low setting for side light, you know, and it tells you in the manual here how long it will run on the different settings. But pretty awesome light, guys. So check it out. Very affordable, very handy. So one more little feature that the light has, in order separately, what they call a back cap. They call it a back cap. There's two tiny little pins here in the back of the flashlight. So if you don't want to use the other settings, or it's confusing, you just want to use it as a little flashlight to make it last a long time. It's got a soft button on the back here, and it's got a slider. You just snap it into place, and then you push the button on the back, and it's just a push button. Turns it on, turns it off. Simple. Slides on, slides off. There you go. Well, you can see I got a grader come in, plowed this out. I don't know about your county, but for emergency cases, this county here, they're okay with leaving your side roads drifted in for 3 days and not opening them up for you, but we did finally open it up. And so we got some little snow banks here that I'm going to just knock down a little bit so I can get closer with the Skidoo and load up that stuff there and haul some into the shop. We're minus 28 for a couple of days. All smoke's just going straight, just drifting, not too much breeze or anything. So, but I'm gonna get a little wood in the shop, so we'll get back to cleaning things up here just a little bit. And too cold to get out in the bush, but a couple days going to be warmer, so you'll see more wood cutting and hauling out in the trails. Yeah, so just a few snowflakes, been pretty heavy clouds, so we're not getting much sun. We had a couple hours there yesterday and then back cloudy again, so hopefully it'll bring some warm weather. They say another 2 or 3 days of minus 26 to 28 Celsius and then a little bit warmer, so hopefully get back out. Well, if our weather warms up, we've got to get to this log pile here, so we'll see what our weather does. Not sure this winter's going to let us do much milling. Can't do it when it's cold, so we will see what happens. I did it. Goose burgers in the pan. So we're going to try and get a little supper made that'll last for a couple of days. So I got a big whopper of an onion here. And there's some of my own that I grew. There's some pretty big ones. We're just going to get it reduced into small pieces. Get it in the pan. Well, that is a lot of onion, but we'll see what I make. And I'm going to just sear that down a little bit with that burger. It's just about done. Just keep the fire on fairly high. We'll start adding some more goodies to it. Okay, let's make it colorful. Tomatoes from my garden. Hot peppers from my garden. Oh, I got them all sliced up in little slices. I don't know how many to put in there. Might kill me. Oh, I just sliced all the peppers, left all the seeds and everything in there. I don't know, maybe 25 or 30 pieces. Should be plenty. And also had some nice peas in my garden. Yeah, but that many. I think we better put a couple of bigger tomatoes. Once they thaw a little bit, I'll give them a stir and the skins will just come right off of them. So, sure we'll try and make that look good. Oh, I got diced carrots. I like carrots. Carrots always do very well here, so I never keep track, so if you like the recipe, you gotta write it down. I never keep track when I make anything. So let's just get her cooked up and see what she looks like. We'll add a little more. I like the no yolks. Stir them in a little bit, put the lid on it, give it a few minutes. Gotta put a little more water. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's some moose noodle stew. Hope the peppers are not too hot in there. Enough for a couple days. I'm going to sit down and enjoy.